I'm Sharon and welcome to KG. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make plant-based jampong or Korean Chinese spicy soup. Jampong sort of means bunch of things mixed together, and it's typically made with pork, some mixed seafood, and some vegetables. And that's also how I used to make before I became vegan. And we used to have this almost every single Saturday. So it was quite important for me to veganize it. And now that I have, I'd love to share this perfected recipe with you guys. So keep on watching. Here I have some tashima or kombu and a dried shiitake mushroom that's been soaked overnight. And we're going to start by making some simple broth first. I'm also adding some radish. And we're going to bring it to a boil, almost a boil, and remove tashima and simmer for 20 to 30 minutes. I'm adding about 2.5 liters of water. We'll prepare the ingredients while the broth is simmering. Two things I'm going to soak first. This black fungi or wood ear mushroom and some dried miyeok or seaweed. I'm going to soak in water for about 15-20 minutes. Moving on, shallot, ginger, green onions, and garlic. Let's chop it up. Here you can see my choice of mixed vegetables and some mushrooms for our jampong today. And here you can see the black fungus that's been soaked. And let's just cut it all up now. I'm also going to use the 2 shiitake mushrooms from the broth and 1 piece of tashima. I'm going to slice it up. At an angle, like so. And going to slice it thinly. Okay, and we have miyeok that's been soaked. This adds umami to the soup, but also adds some nice taste of the ocean. So this is totally optional. Okay, enough prepping. Let's cook it all up now. Okay, into the wok over no heat yet. Add about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and the shallot, ginger, garlic, and green onion mix. And turn on the heat to low. We're going to let it all be infused into the oil. It's now been about 4 to 5 minutes, and we're going to add the onions and carrots. It's been about a minute, and now we're going to add gochugaru, Korean hot pepper flakes. I'm mixing the coarse gochugaru and fine gochugaru. And I'm also adding a little bit of smoked paprika to add nice smoky flavor. Just mix it up, and this will make sort of like a chili oil. Okay, when it's all mixed well, we're going to add the mushrooms. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes, and we're going to add this Korean soup soy sauce, gukkanjang, to the side of the wok. we're now going to add the broth. Now that our soup is boiling, we can put the vegetables in, but we're going to wait on the peppers and miak and the green part of the green onions first. Okay, now I've let it simmer for about 5 minutes, and I'm adding Korean sea salt, about 1 tablespoon, and some black pepper to taste. And I'm going to add miak now. The later on you put in miak, the more oceany taste you will get. So it's really up to you when you add miak. And now I'm going to let it simmer for another 2 minutes. Okay, now we're ready to put the green pepper, red pepper, and the green onions. We're going to let it simmer for another maybe 30 seconds and we can serve. Okay, our vegan jjampong is ready. You would typically serve it over noodles or rice. So if you're gonna have it over noodles, add a little more salt. If you're gonna have it with rice, a little less salt. Let's have a quick taste first. 잘 먹겠습니다. Guys, I don't know if you've ever had the regular jjampong, but this is as good, if not better, without any meat or seafood. And because we added a little bit of smoked paprika, it has a little bit of smokiness that you can have when you actually cook it over a flame. It's full of umami without any artificial taste enhancers. It's just wonderful. I hope you get to make this at home, and as always, feel free to be creative with the ingredients. This is jjampong to warm you up in this cold weather. I hope you enjoyed this recipe today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye! 소면, thicker kalguksu noodles, and spaghetti. They're all good, but I'm going with 성 kalguksu today.